Words cannot express the emotions I'm going through right now after the win we had last night. The FA Cup, one of the best upset wins in the history of the competition. Sunderland taking down Liverpool. Yes, that's right, the kings of the Premier League. Waking up the next morning with my roommates, my housemate. I'm staying with Will Grigg. And he was checking his phone and he said it was all Sunderland and all Rafinho. It's all the news outlets were talking about, not only our massive upset win, but they'd found out about my story, about my past, and about my background. Growing up in Brazil, becoming a footballer, helping to get my money that I need for my mother so that she can get the life-saving surgery. Everyone praising myself, and with only 2 games left, everyone is rooting for Rafinho in Sunderland to win it all. All lights, all cameras on Sunderland. And as to our luck, we're playing Brentford. We got a bit of an easy draw here in this upcoming semi-final match. We either could have faced Tottenham or Nottingham Forest, and it's looking like the winner of this game will most likely be facing Tottenham unless some crazy upset happens like we just saw last game. Brentford, a team that shouldn't be taken lightly, nearly getting promoted to the Premier League in real life this season. It's going to be a good matchup. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Wembley Stadium. It almost feels as if after that Liverpool win, this is just a warm-up for the final. I think, as I was mentioning last game, we might be going into this one feeling like we already have had it won. And the way this game was starting, it was looking that way. No one was going to be stopping us. The first few chances falling to Sunderland, but nothing was getting in the back of the net. Nothing really on target, to be honest. 42nd minutes, it's Rafinho on the corner, and that all would change. Header goes in, boys. It is 1-0. Sunderland up. Wembley Stadium, assist, goal. There it is. We could be well on our way to facing Tottenham Hotspur in the final. The dream start. The fans going absolutely berserk, and there you have it. We are on corners. Why, you ask? I couldn't tell you. We're the tallest player on this team. We have that massive hair. We should be on the other end. We should be putting the balls in. The manager trusts us with our crossing attributes, and that's the reason why. Putting that pass right where the defenders weren't, and it's a phenomenal goal, and it's 1-0. Going into the halftime break, we have the lead, and do we have what it takes to hold this lead? It's weird because we're usually in the position of being the underdog and being the one that no one favorites and no one fancies in any of the matches. But like I mentioned, when you beat a team like Liverpool on a stage like this, everyone is backing Sunderland, everyone is expecting us to win, and everyone wants to see me get that win, secure that trophy, and save my mother. Everyone's backing us, and we just gotta put on. Brentford, though, would have some chances to come back. We're under 10 minutes left in this game. It's do or die for Brentford. Their final chances to get one. Corner here. I'm not doing much for defense in the box. And in the 93rd minute, one more chance. We seemingly have this thing won, but we may as well put it in. Our second assist of the game, and Sunderland are on our way to the FA Cup final. This is our chance. We win the final. We take it home for the fans, for the city, for everyone backing us. We get the bonus that Sunderland promised, and we can finally afford that surgery to save our mother. This is it. What a goal it was. 2-0. It wasn't needed, but we'll take it. Any momentum boost we can get going into this final. Wembley Stadium, we will be back very shortly. It was a packed house for this semi-final, and you can bet that in the final, it's going to be even more crowded. What a win. What a match for Rafinho to assist. That's what you'd love to see. And we're not just putting on for us to get to the final. At this point, who knows, man? The teams out there that could be watching, this may be our final season with Sunderland if we continue playing football after this year. And who knows where we could arrive next. It's the day of the FA Cup final. An early morning, an early start. I'm still in my pajamas. but I'm more ready than ever. This is what I've been working towards. This is what we've been working towards. Since the start of this series, there's been one goal and one goal only. It's not to make it big as a footballer. It's not to earn millions upon millions of dollars, although that is kind of what we want. What we need is just that small bit, that tiny bit of cash that will save my mother, get her the surgery that she needs. And it's all about to happen here. If we can walk away with the FA Cup final trophy. And the only team standing in our way? Tottenham Hotspur. We've taken down some of the biggest teams and biggest players in England, so Tottenham should be no different. Honestly, they're not as bad as Liverpool, so this one should be easy, right? Far from it. A team in good form, a phenomenal season in the Premier League, and we take a look back to my hometown, Rio de Janeiro, where my mother and all my friends are watching in preparation for this match. Nervous as ever. They know what's on the line. They know what I'm playing for. And they know what could happen if I don't win this game. Everyone shaking, nervous. But Rafinho, we're chilled out, we're calm, we're relaxed, and we're ready to go. This is it. 6 episodes, but with the way this series has been going, it feels like we're 30 episodes in. The FA Cup final is here. The chance to save my mother and bring this cash back home to Rio de Janeiro. It's time.
No one else sees.
Walking out of the dressing room, walking by this historical trophy, it's all hitting me. Checking out the fans, the environment, the atmosphere, and the team we'll be facing. Harry Kane, Dele Alli, Lloris in net. This is not going to be an easy matchup. What a lineup for Tottenham. And Sunderland's lineup is laughable compared to this one, but we've done it before. We've beaten Liverpool. There's no reason we can't do the same to Tottenham Hotspur. So here we go. Let the final begin. And Harry Winks makes it 1-0. Not the start we were looking for. What a goal. Outside the box. The celebration with Lucas Moura. We fall behind. We're playing from the back. Something that we're used to. So this shouldn't come as any surprise. This one might. Lucas Moura grabs the second. We're not even 20 minutes into this game, and Tottenham look to already have this thing won. The momentum is on their side. The fans outnumber us, I would say, 5,000 to 1. There are almost no Sunderland fans in this crowd. Of course, it's being played in London. Dele Alli down the wing, a chance to get a third, and it's Lucas Moura. 17 minutes in. I think this game's over. I think we've lost. 17 minutes in, we haven't stood a chance. Our defense is getting torched. Yes, we conceded goals against Liverpool, but not to this magnitude. I don't think we knew what was coming to us on this big of a stage. Liverpool, well, we all saw what they did. They slacked off. They thought they had the game won. Tottenham did not come into this game taking it lightly. They knew that it was going to be difficult, so they were going for the early goals, but it's our time to get a bit of a revenge. If we can get 1 goal back in this first half, maybe, just maybe, our defense can keep a clean sheet in the second half, and we could be good to go. 41st minute. Fake shots. We're back in it. Let's go. 3-1. We get the goal that we were looking for. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Do not count Sunderland out. This game is far from over. We pick up our 3rd assist. Yes, that's right. The 3rd assist of the episode. It's what a midfielder like myself should be doing. What a goal from my teammates. And that will take us in to the halftime break, boys. Yes, that's right. We grabbed the goal that we've been looking for. And the family is celebrating at home. They're absolutely loving the action. Oh, yes. almost loving it as much as I am out there. When I saw that pass being played in, when I laid it off to my teammate, I knew it was an easy one. I knew he was going to score it. There was never a doubt in my mind. 3-1. And our defense, that's just how it could be, man. If we end up losing this game, it's on their poor performance in this first half. 3-1. 3-1. 2 goals. That's all we need in this second half. Get things level, and then we look forward to grabbing the win. But it's all about getting that second. Oh yes, how sweet does that feel? The family, the friends are celebrating, going crazy back at home. Rafinho scores it. It's 3-2, 30 minutes left to get one more. That's all we need. Chipping away at that early deficit, and we could be right back into it, ready to force extra time. A penalty shootout if necessary. I hope to God it doesn't come down to a penalty shootout. The chance for Harry Kane, Tottenham were looking to end it. And the chances they had, oh boy, they were dangerous. But this is it. The chance to win the game for Rafinho. Through on goal! And one too many touches. Is that it? Is that the final chance in the 86th minute? Are we done there? Has the game ended? Will we get one more chance? Will we? Or will we not? We won't. That is the game. This is not a dream. We actually lost the FA Cup final. The bonus is out the window. We failed our expectations at Sunderland. And I'll tell you one thing. As much as I think the Sunderland people would love to give me that money to get that surgery for my mother, they just can't. A smaller club like them needing every penny. There it is. That's it. My hopes and dreams, everything that I've worked towards this entire season, amounted to one game. One game! Just like that, they're crushed. With tears streaming down my face, emotions high, we arrive a day later, back in Rio de Janeiro, my hometown, to stop by and tell my mother that I failed her. I failed. When I arrived, a sight that I never thought I'd see. I was here to tell her that I didn't have the money, that there wouldn't be a surgery. Until I saw a face standing there that I never thought I'd see in my entire life. Neymar. He'd heard the story. He saw the final, and he told me how much he admired me. He said he grew up in a similar situation, and he had the money for me. Neymar saving the day. I felt terrible accepting the money, but I had no other choice. And coming from a player that I admired so much, Neymar, it was the only option, and I had to do it. Neymar Jr. Growing up in Brazil himself, he knew the struggles and he could relate. And a month later, my mother had gotten the surgery and recovered just fine. Neymar there to greet us, and also to give me some news that my football career would be far from over. I had a contract extension with Sunderland, but Neymar has some even better news for myself. Let's just say, we may not be playing for Sunderland too much longer. The career for Rafinho was looking bright, my mother recovering, And this is just the beginning of what could be a long career. And the next stop, well, we could be going to Paris. That is Season 1 complete. Thank you guys for watching Season 2. We need to hit 5,000 likes. You guys go for it and you get Season 2. Thank you guys so much.